As we celebrate 50 years of harness racing at the Meadows, we look back on some of the people, horses, and events that contributed to the track's rich history. In November of 1983, track announcer Roger Houston and guest host Jerry Connors went on the air for the first time with a brand new concept in racing, a cable television show that would last the entire length of the race card with unprecedented analysis and commentary that would bring racing to an entirely new audience. With a potential reach of millions of viewers in the Pittsburgh area, the Meadows Racing Network was born, and 30 years later, the show still survives and still provides viewers with the best seat in the house for live Meadows racing. Connors was the first of many that would fill the co-host chair over the years. In the early days, the position featured a constantly changing rotation of familiar faces, which sometimes included Meadows founder Delvin Miller. Zivko Kovalchik, a colorful Pittsburgh area sports personality, was also a regular guest. In 1986, handicapper and former horse owner Jerry Ehrenstein became the first full-time co-host and spent the better part of a decade as Roger's sidekick. Jerry gained a reputation as an astute bettor, someone who was never afraid to tell it like it was, and who enjoyed a healthy handicapping disagreement with the host. Over the years, the set, the co-hosts, and the overall look of the show has changed many times. Other programs were also added to the lineup, including a weekly highlight show and a simulcast-only broadcast, which brought other names and faces to the air, into the living rooms, and later to the computer screens of the faithful viewers. From the Meadows Racing Network, to the Ladbroke Racing Network, to Meadows Live, the broadcast has always provided great views and great insight into Meadows racing. But while the show has gone through many incarnations, the one constant has been Roger Houston, the host and announcer for live racing from day one, often imitated, but never duplicated, although some have tried.
I see you got some rings on.
Just a couple.
The hair. Even got hairspray.
Oh my God, look, new piece of jewelry.
It ain't all that, babe.
Oh my God, look at this. The rings. Oh, let me just touch one.
After 30 years, Roger remains not only the voice, but also the face of Meadows broadcasts. Originally designed solely as a cable television show for viewers around the Pittsburgh area, Meadows Live now plays to a worldwide audience via the internet and simulcast locations, while still serving a large viewership on local cable. 30 years have passed, and the names and faces have often changed, but the Meadows Racing Network, now known as Meadows Live, lives on.